The harder it is to get the appointment, the easier it is to get the listing. That's why we don't give up on our potential buyers and sellers that we are working with.
I think real estate agents just get paid too much money. I'm an electrician. It takes me a lot of time to make $12,000.
Gabriel, I totally understand, what it is that you're saying to me. You're absolutely right. Real estate agents do get paid a lot of money. Lawyers get paid a lot of money. Doctors get paid a lot of money. And usually, here's what we know. The bigger the problem that you solve, the more you get paid for the solution. I'm here to be the solution, and the solution to you is to generate you as much money from the sale of this home as I possibly can. So the question really boils down to, do you absolutely want to milk as much money as you possibly can from the sale of this home?
Yes, I do.
Then it is critically important to hire the best talent in the marketplace to do that for you and not take any shortcuts. Why do you think it's important for us to not take any shortcuts?
So I don't lose money?
So what you're telling me is that if you take a shortcut, you are risking some of your equity.
Yeah.
Now, you don't want to do that, do you?
No, I don't.
Why not?
It took me a long time and I just paid it off.
Yeah, so why don't you want to risk losing any equity?
I don't want to lose money.
Okay, so you have two options. One, go get your real estate license and don't pay a realtor a commission, considering the fact that you generated experience through the learning process. Or two, choose the best realtor to protect your equity. Do you feel like I am capable of protecting your equity? Yes or no?
I think you are. Before I met with you, I was thinking of just put it on the market and sell it myself.
Yeah. What do you do for a living again?
I'm an electrician.
So if there was an electrical job that needed to get done, would I be able to do it for myself without the assistance of a licensed electrician?
Oh, probably no. No.
So you wouldn't suggest that I try to do something that I'm not an expert at doing, would you?
Oh, no, I don't suggest that. No.
Then I'm going to make the same exact suggestion. Don't even take on the job of trying to sell your home, specifically when there are so many legalities involved. You need a professional to do that for you. I am that professional. Do you feel like I'm professional enough to sell your home and protect your equity?
Yeah, Chadi, you look like you have experience.
You saying that demonstrates why you need to hire me now. Are you ready to sell your home for top dollar?
Yes, I am.
Good. Then sign the contract and let's do this, brother.
So you for sale by owner expired. You're not really getting much out of it. You asked me the beginning questions. I'm going short, like, nope, don't want to sell it anymore.
Look, I totally get that. Chances are you don't want to sell your property right now. And that may be the right thing for you to do. I don't know. Let me ask you, if you were to sell this home, what would be the most important reason you would sell it?
We were trying to downsize.
Got it. And what will downsizing do for you?
Just, it's hard to take care of this big house, but I mean, we changed our mind. We're not going to lower the price or anything. So
got it. So we are currently working with a pool of buyers right now. If one of them was ready, willing, and able to write you an acceptable offer on the property, would you want me to give you a call and present it to you? Or would you rather me just take you off my list?
Oh, if you got a buyer ready, yeah.
So you will sell the property. And the reason that you would sell the property is because you ultimately want to downsize, right?
Correct.
So tell me again, what is important to you about downsizing?
I mean, this house is just too big for us. We're getting old. We need a bigger. I see what you did there.
We're right back there. Like, you gave me a bluff. I didn't fall for it. I took you right back to where you need to be and talking about what is important to you. And if it's not important to you, then yeah, it should be the end of the conversation, because we can't force people to do anything that they don't want to do. But the people that want to do something and are afraid of doing it, we have to comfort them. And the way that we do that is by speaking to the solution to the problem that they're trying to solve, and or towards the achievement of that which they are trying to accomplish. Next, let's go.
Yeah, so you say you're working with a buyer that might be interested in my property. I'm willing to, look at the offer and, pay the 2.5% buyer commission.
I love the way that you think it's a very attractive offer, and you're absolutely right. We are, my company and I are working with a pool of about 50 buyers right now. Hopefully one of them is the right buyer for you, so we could, number one, help you, achieve the goal of selling your home. Number two, we obviously want to be compensated for it. And number three, we definitely want to put our buyers into the right home. Now, one of the things that we've identified is that the more buyers that we expose your property to, the more offers we get. So I'm just curious, Do you want me to select just that one buyer that may want to buy your home, or do you want me to go out there and generate multiple buyers trying to get you multiple offers? It's totally up to you. What would you like to do? I have to give you the options.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a buyer, like you said, then yeah, just show me the offer, and then I'll pay you 2.5%. But I don't want to list the property.
Got it. You don't want to list the property. However, you do want to sell the property, correct?
Yeah, if the offer is good, then yeah, if I'm happy with the number.
Right. So do you want just a good enough offer, or do you want the absolutely highest offer that we can get for you?
Well, yeah, higher is better, but as long as it's no lower than my number.
Got it. Look, we are also investors. As a company, we're also investors. We buy property all day, every single day. We give sellers exactly what they are wanting. And what we have gathered in doing this for so many years is that when you open up your buyer to go above and beyond just a pool of investors, you're able to generate an extra 5, 10, 15, sometimes 20, even 25% more money than what an investor is willing to give you. Are you willing to take a look at opportunities that will maximize your profits? Would that be worth 15 minutes of your time? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So why don't we get together for just 15 minutes? Let's explore all opportunities. I get that you don't want to list. I'm not even going to bring a listing agreement into your home with me. All I want to do is have a conversation with you and open up your eyes to the pool of opportunities. And you tell me which one you want, and I'll go out there and get it for you. Fair enough?
Sounds fair.
Awesome. I'll see you at 3 o'clock today.
Yes.
Bingo. Done. Next. Let's go.
Thank you.
I'll meet with you. Next realtor that I hire, I'm going to pick based on the lowest commission.
Awesome. All right. And what it really sounds like to me is that you want to maximize your profits at closing, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. You saying that demonstrates all the reasons in the world why you and I need to get together so I can show you exactly what it is that we do to get our sellers 2%, sometimes as much as 10% more money than they thought was possible for them. So do you want to get together today at 3 or tomorrow at 4?
Today at 3 sounds good.
My number one objective is to get the appointment. I'll decide what I want to do with that appointment afterwards.
The last agent was doing it for 4.5. Would you do it for the same?
I might even do it for less. I don't know. Let me come by and take a look at your property, meet you, and explore all possibilities of what it is that we can do together to maximize profits at closing. We have more than one platform to use to generate offers. Can I come by and show them to you?
Yes.
It's not my job to get the listing on the phone. It's my job to get the appointment and know exactly what it is that I'm going to be up against at the listing appointment. And that's exactly why it's critically important for us to have the absolute best listing presentation in the marketplace, because when we do, we don't care about what happens on the phone. We care more about what happens inside that living room.
So we already did the presentation, Chadi. You did great. I'm thinking of hiring you.
Yeah.
The other agent was doing it for 2.5. I mean,
Sure.
4.5.
Yeah.
I'm ready to sign if you want to do it for the same.
I love the way you think, my friend. And I love exactly what you said. You said, I'm thinking about hiring you. Tell me, why are you thinking about hiring me?
It's just like you have the right experience, knowledge. You say you have some buyers, you have a pool of buyers.
Yeah.
I want that.
Good. So what will having all that experience representing you ultimately do for you in the sale of this home?
Sell my house?
Okay. Now, I know there's another person that said they would do it for less, correct?
Yes.
But you're still thinking about hiring me, correct? So if it was dollar for dollar, who would you hire, me or them?
You.
Why?
You seem to have more experience, better negotiation skills. You sound like more assertive.
Do you think I can sell it faster?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Do you think I can get you more money than they can get you?
I think so.
Good. How much more money do you think I can get you than they can get you?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's do the math on it. Do you think my way of speaking, my way of presenting, my experience, my track record, my negotiating with you right now and standing up for the value that I believe I provide, do you believe all that strength is ultimately going to put an extra $10,000, $15,000 in your pocket?
I think so, yeah.
How much we're selling this home for? $5,000?
No, we're selling it for $475.
$475,000.
Right.
So my question to you is, do you want to try to save $5,000 in commission, or do you want to increase your profits by $10,000, $15,000?
Oh, I want to increase it.
It's going to cost you an extra $5,000.
Okay. If it's going to cost me 5 to make 10 more, I think I'll go for that.
Good. Let's sign the contract. Let me do that for you.
Okay.
Done. Next.
Hey there, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you get a lot of value out of it. And if you're ready to take this information to a whole new level, like literally learn the art and the science of how to get one or more listings every single week, well, I got something for you. I'm going to be running a virtual event, and you can register for it by clicking the link in the description below. So if you're ready to level up and become a top listing agent, you know exactly what to do. Let's go.
So I'm a FSBO, you're calling me. I appreciate the call. If you have a buyer, you could show it to me, but I already have an offer in hand.
Oh, you do? Well, congratulations on getting that offer. Is it an offer that you're ready to accept? Because if you're going to accept it, I don't want to waste my buyer's time.
I mean, it's not quite for what I think the house is worth, but I mean, it's not bad.
So you feel like your property is worthy of a better offer?
Yeah, but I mean, I'll accept it if I don't get anything better.
Got it. So it sounds to me like you're pretty much ready to cave in and lose a little bit of your equity. If that's what you want to do, then, I'll say go ahead and do it. But if you absolutely want more money, then it is in your highest interest to meet with someone that could ultimately put more of that money in your pocket. Do you want more money, or do you want to accept this offer?
I mean, I want more money if somebody can bring some, but if you're just trying to list it, I'm saying I don't think I want to look into that yet because...
Look, I totally get it. My name is Donna. I'm with Keller Williams here in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. You remind me of this person named Tom that I had a conversation with a couple months ago. And we were going back and forth exactly as you and I right now. What Tom did is he gave me the opportunity to come by and take a look at their home. I kid you not, like literally within 7 days, I was able to sell their home for $30,000 more money than they thought they can get. I'm not sure if I can do the same for you. I might be able to get you $60,000 more like I did for Jamie out of, McKinney, Texas. The only way to find out is for you to invite me over. So can I come by today at 3 or tomorrow at 4 to take a look at your properties and explore all opportunities?
Today at 3 works if you can make me more money.
Done. I'll see you today at 3 o'clock. Next.
That's a for sale by owner. It's already overpriced. And if you can get me $649 for my property, increase the price and get your commission.
You want $649,000 for your property. You don't care where I get the commission from. You just want that $649, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, just so we're both on the same page. Is the property worth at least $649?
I'm saying no, but he thinks it is.
Got it. Look, I totally understand that you absolutely love your property. You think it's worth $649,000. It may be worth that much. It may be worth more. It may be worth less. But the most important thing that we need to talk about is, do you absolutely want to sell this home? Yes or no? Here's the thing. I've taken a listing before at $690,000 and sold it for $540,000. And I knew I was taking that listing 6 figures overpriced. And the only reason I took that overpriced listing is because I knew the motivation of the person was so strong that he was going to cave in or lose the entire property and the equity that he has in the home. So what we need to do is not immediately tackle people and say, no, your property is not worth that much money. Because if we do, then they are going to defend the price that they gave you. And then it becomes a battle. And here's the thing, you need them. And of course, they need your services, but it's going to become a battle. And then both of you guys are going to end up losing. What you need to do is just acknowledge the fact that that is their goal. That is their opinion, and their opinion is valid. And then what we need to do is we need to uncover if there is motivation behind that. And if there is motivation behind that, then it is our job to bring them to reality to help them achieve the goal that they want to achieve. But if they're not motivated, then it doesn't matter what number you put on that property. You can put the correct number and get the offers, but they're not motivated to move forward. And we've all experienced that before. Don't do that to yourself. Next.
Everything that you talked about today sounds great. If we didn't have this other appointment lined up, I mean, she's right outside, we'd probably be signing with you. But out of courtesy, we gotta hear what she has to say, because we agreed to her meeting before you. You wanted to come first, so we let you come in. That's where we're at.
I love it. Sounds to me like you're a person of integrity. You're a man of your word, and you like to honor the commitments you make, correct?
Yes.
Good. Ultimately, the biggest and foremost important commitment that you have made to your family is to sell this home for as much money as you possibly can, correct?
Yes.
Good. Therefore, the question becomes, if this other person wasn't coming over, would you be in the mindset of like, I want to work with Chadi right now?
Yes, that's what yep.
Good. So you want me to represent you. It's just that you have another person that's waiting outside. You want to be a man of your word. You want to give them an opportunity, right?
Correct.
Got it. So why don't we do this, brother? Why don't you allow me to represent you beginning right now without even signing an agreement? Let's bring this person in right now. Let's the three of us have a conversation, and I will help you interview them, ask them questions, and then you can look at both of us and say A or B.
Wow, that sounds awkward.
That sounds aggressive. that sounds aggressive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So do you want an aggressive person to negotiate on your behalf, or do you want someone that's just going to sit back and wait for someone to come in and say, I think I want to write an offer?
You know what? You bring up a good point. That does sound aggressive, but I can see how that would work in my favor when it comes.
Good. So clearly you're beginning to see that the sooner you hire me, the sooner we begin to negotiate offers. So do you want me to give her a call and excuse you out of the appointment, or do you want to call her in and we both interview the heck out of her?
You're a beast. I'm just signing with you.
Done. Let's do it. Guys, that's what people want. They want confident representation. Look, and I'm not saying be a jerk. We don't want you to be a jerk to people. They're testing you without even knowing that they're testing you. So you got to show up with confidence. This is exactly why every single Tuesday in Listings on Demand, what we do is we rip apart your presentation and rebuild it. Rip it apart and rebuild it to get you to have the extreme, unshakable confidence to present with power and ease. All right, next, let's go.
That was gold. That was gold.
This is an expired. Hey, I was just testing the market. We pulled it off the market. We don't want to sell anymore.
Got it. Well, hey, congratulations for giving it a good test. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. If you did receive a strong offer, would you have accepted the offer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, got it. So you do want to sell your home?
Yeah, if it made sense, yeah.
Got it. Okay. So what would make sense? Where would you move to?
We weren't even thinking about that part.
Got it. Well, let's think about it right now, because I may be able to bring you an offer, and I don't want to bring you an offer and waste the buyer's time. And then you say, well, I have no place to go. I don't know what I want to do or anything like that. Now, you wouldn't want anyone to do that to you, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Good. So let's talk this over. Let's see if it makes sense for you. If we were to bring you a good enough offer that will be like, yeah, I want to get this property sold. This is a good amount of money. I can't pass it up. Where are you going to move to?
Well, we were planning on just renting until the market, kind of corrects itself.
Not a bad thing to do. I mean, look, the market is going to correct itself, and that could put, a little bit of more equity in your pocket right now. And if we do dollars and cents, you'll be way better off later on than you are right now. So why don't we do this, Louis? Why don't we get together in person for about 15, 20 minutes? Let's talk about the market conditions. Let me take a look at your home. Let me share with you beyond a shadow of a doubt, what is the most amount of money I think I can get for you? And then based on that, you can create the plan of like, yeah, let's do this, or you'll have more certainty as to whether you should do it or not. So want to get together for a quick 15-minute meeting sometime this evening?
Yeah, I think that would work. I don't have to sign anything is what you're saying?
No. You definitely don't have to sign something unless you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's something that you absolutely want to do, and you feel confident that who I am is the person that can help you achieve that goal. So only underneath those conditions will you be in a position to put me to work right away.
Yeah, you got a tall order to fill, though.
You know what? I want to fill that order. That's exactly what I specialize in. I can't wait to meet you at 3:00 today, okay? So here's what I'm going to say. Here's the question for every single person that's watching this video right now. I don't want you to compare yourself to me. Obviously, I've done the work. So the question is, what if you did the work of really understanding the art and science of how to speak to anyone, anytime, anywhere? Question number one, would you be able to get yourself to take action where you cannot get yourself to take action right now? Is the answer yes or yes? Would you have much more effective conversations with people? Yes. Would you be able to set more listing appointments? Yes. Would you take more listings? Would you make more money? Would you be able to control the inventory in your marketplace, allowing you to work less and refer out the majority of your buyers? Yes or yes? Look, guys, this is exactly what's possible for each and every single one of you guys. And at the end of the day, this whole entire real estate game is nothing more than a conversation game. The better you are at having these conversations, the more results you will create. That's exactly what we want to help you do. So if you're watching this video, what I want you to do is I want you to send me a direct message right now. You're going to write down strategy session. I want to get on a call with you. I want to have a conversation with you about where have you been in your business, where you're at, where you're stuck and where you're trying to get to, and give you a roadmap to get you to where you want to get to in the next 90 days or less. So if you enjoyed watching this conversation and you got a lot of value of it and you want to be able to create the kind of results that we are creating, then send me a direct message right now.